Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm here today with Tom. I've been working with Tom as his trainer for almost 2 years now, I would say.
Yes, going on 2 years.
Yeah, it's been like a year and a half, and he's been a great client. We've been working together on and off, and I'm gonna do a video with him basically describing what his experience has been with me, working with me as his trainer for that period of time. And so, just like a couple of questions I will go over. So, how would you describe your experience overall with me?
Overall, it's been tremendously positive. I think you're very knowledgeable, very in tune with the person you're working with, very helpful in coaching and showing how to get things done. I feel like I've received a lot of good tips and information from the time we've spent together, and that's helped me have a better diet, be more active, and have better vitality. And I think that's the key to successful aging is staying ahead of the normal deterioration that happens. And the way to do that is through training and daily exercise.
Yeah, thanks, man. So, one of the things that was really impressive about you up to this point is how you were willing to push yourself in the ways that I was inviting you to at your age. Because it's actually very common within the fitness industry for people to shy away, well, coaches to shy away from some of the things that I've been having you do, like the weightlifting, for example. And people just think that that should be avoided entirely for someone who is above the age of 70, which in my mind, I completely disagree. And I think that if you do it correctly, it should be incorporated. Absolutely. And it can lead to great gains and great health benefits. And one of the things that you were able to accomplish, which was really cool, was you got very close to a 200-pound deadlift before we took a break for a little bit. You got like a 170-pound deadlift.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I think that, everything that I know and I've read about the human body is that really, even if you're older, the human body continue to strengthen and regenerate itself. And I don't feel like there are any limits to what I can do. And I think having a good trainer on site that can supervise situations and make sure even if I get over enthusiastic that I don't get in over my head is important.
Yeah, yeah. And then you got really strong at the bench press with dumbbell rows, just as a random example of an exercise. Squats, you got really good. You went over 100 pounds on all of those, which is really awesome for someone who is starting weight training in the manner that you did at your age. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but you didn't really do much weight training before you met me.
No.
Yeah. So that's really awesome in a way. So tell me, what was actually one or two things that you thought was very surprising about me when you started working with me?
Well, I think one of the things that I found surprising is that you're very thoughtful and very interested and curious about the world, and you bring all of the knowledge and information you've gained in your own studies and your own uh, physical education to bear in the training session. And I think that has helped me keep inspired. And I've also learned a lot about the human body and about what the human body can do. I think secondly, again, you stay on top of, what I'm doing as I do the individual exercises. And I feel pretty safe that, I'm not going to be subject to injuring myself because you're right there with me and you pay attention every second of the time of what I'm doing. And that's important too, rather than having a trainer be looking at their phone or looking out the window instead of focusing on their client.
Okay, cool, cool. So I'll wrap up the video with, and I appreciate that, by the way. I'll wrap up the video with this next question. So, what is something that you think I can improve on as a trainer?
Um, that's kind of a hard question because, I'm very satisfied with the experiences I've had with you. I think you know, one of the things that's important is to make sure there's plenty of variety from training session to training session, so people don't feel like they're on a repetitive treadmill just doing the same exercises over and over.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, that wraps up this testimonial video. Hey, Tom, thanks for doing that. That's really nice of you. Thank you. And all right, guys, so I'll go ahead and talk to you guys in the next one. See ya.